Oh, sweet wampum. It's time for another day. Game's a little bit loud. Alright, I think that should be chill. Alright, doing more ClaDun. I'm a little bit tired today, so forgive me if I'm a little low energy. We're training up Bird today. We need a little more bird power on this team. We had a couple of range-ins and such. We got a decent amount of attack strength on Bird, to be honest. Could always use more, though. Yeah, let's clear some dungeons first. Bird is very powerful. Now that's an undead, and Bird is a saint, but I do not think it works that way. Or maybe... yeah, they're dead. Ow, that sucked. Surprised that's not an enemy. Got him. Oh. I forget what you're supposed to do about this. I guess you just run. I feel like there's a way around that, though. Hi. Got him. I guess they don't always die. Anyway. Yeah, that should be it for this dungeon. Bird is very strong. can now change the color of your characters. But you could already just do that if you drew every character. I think it does something really weird and lame, like, it only affects the second palette color, which is, like, designated for the hair color. Yeah, in this case it would only affect their collar because I didn't make the hair color the hair color. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, we need Bird to be a main character for a bit, so that's what we're doing today. I've never done Bow Saint before. I know last time I was playing this I did a bunch of Axe. But Bow kinda strong. Oh, forgot about those. One shot to the back, you'll have to see it. I guess piercing is a pretty decent damage type. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of things here being allergic to being thrusted to death. Gotta be careful here. Okay, we're out. I don't see why we would stop now, actually. We're kind of killing it right now, now that we're stronger. Not everything's the struggle. Ow. Remember those squids being a problem before. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh yeah, and these, like, turret things are not that affected by piercing damage, but you can jump slam them. That was a good thing I didn't hit him. Whoa. Oh, I need you to move, man. Three arrows right up the rumpus. Might regret this, but let's give this a try. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it was going to. I'm not gonna worry about it. I forgot about these guys. Ouch. Ow. That was a happy accident. There it is. Oh, good. It's a baby dragon.
Baby dragon.
That was close. Oh, right, the sticky stuff. Forgot about the sticky floors. The gamer floor. Ow, 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 ow. Close one. Had a feeling. Let's go through all this very carefully. All right. How's it going, Dylan? Just chilling.
Hi, Dylan.
Chilling mostly. Well, like 50% solo tonight. Bird's just kind of hanging out in the
I'm
background.
hanging out in the background doing other things.
we're chilling tonight, you know? I came home a bit tired, but I was like, I'm not tired enough to go to sleep, so I might as well stream, even if it's for a little bit. And I thought, well, what's a better game to get a little bit of in than ClaDun? Today we're training up the Borb. They're very strong because of all the other training that we've done.
Strong boy. I'm glad you're chilling, Dylan. You said the mass fit was tonight?
Damn.
Crazy.
Everybody quit? Let's go.
You know, I don't think business owners understand that people have the power to just leave.
They do. It really is just like a, I have an idea, SpongeBob. What? Let's leave.
Yeah. It's like the you're replaceable is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can replace you, and it's like, well, you're my employer, so I can also replace you.
I can be your angle, or I can be your devil.
Yeah.
Haven't quit yet. Gotta work tomorrow, then 2 nights off. Which way to go? Need more defense. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Oh, you haven't quit yet? Okay. Well, I hope you find something good soon.
Oh
I
shit.
hope all the homies have good jobs out there, or are able to get one. Let the homies get paid and be treated good.
Damn it.
What you gonna do on your time off, Dylan?
Probably off, right? This feels like I've been here before. Wait, that wasn't there before. Hey, this is the way out. Job app, smoke a game, try to keep your mind off the caffeine. I feel it.
That sounds very productive.
You're pretty dang good. This is more than just raw talent. Even after learning this is just a land of exile, you still go to fight? What guts! What glory! I'm touched beyond belief. To be honest, I've been looking for a warrior like you. There is a certain fearsome pest haunting the deepest reaches of the dungeons that I'd like you to eliminate. Have you ever heard of the monster called the Death Glutton? Throughout the lands of exile, there are forced laborers. Sadly, many of them die one after another. These unfortunate deaths combine and coalesce into a most twisted and powerful creature, Death Glutton. If it is so desired, It could annihilate our entire world on a whim. I can't help but admire its power. If you could defeat Death Glutton, I will free you from your life of exile. I told you there is no exits in Arcanacella, but, in fact, there is one, at the end of the last dungeon. You never could have guessed that, huh? And of course, you want to leave here, right? If you destroy Death Glutton, you can leave Arcanacella, with your head held high. What could be better, I ask you? Alright, my friend, I'm rooting for you. Thank you for that. On the YouTube side, Christopher Chapman says the music choice in the beginning is very good. Yeah, Laserbeam's dual mix goes hard. I don't know if they're watching live right now, or if they're just perusing the feed as it happens, but Persona Q has some really great music. We'll probably turn on some Persona Q music as we do some drawing tonight, because I've been thinking about that game for a while. Seeing how the 3DS shop is, like, permanently destroyed. There's a bunch of games I want to go back and finish, though. I feel like that's the story of my life. Oh well. While we're in the broke no money arc, it would be best to just, you know, get those out of the way, actually.
For a small loan of $1 million, Bone will draw your character.
Oh right, this is the mechanic here. These big guys break things. They're like Fred Durst. If I'm not mistaken, I think Hammer can break this too, but I might have just made that up. Ow. Oh, fuck. Move. Do it, you won't. Do it, you won't. She didn't do it. Ooh, that was close. You would have cream shirt.
Hi, Creamture. It's Creamture.
Cream shirt's here for the ClaDuns.
What did Creamture post? Yeah, I'm in the background. I'm like not in the stream, but I am. It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't have the bird sprite on because I didn't know what they were doing. Might turn it on. Yeah, this is Burbs. They're in the video game.
Video game.
I guess technically the bird sprite is on. It's in the game.
It's in the game. I'm in the game, guys.
I need to find that other switch. But yeah, today is bird arc. Because we needed to start training bird. I guess it would have had to have been that switch. Which is weird, because I thought I needed... like, I already hit that already, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this is the way out. Looks like there was a lot of bonus stuff. Sylvan really liked that link, so he thought he'd share it here too. Alright, let's check it out. Wine and rock pairing guide. You know, I've heard about these people that go around tasting rocks and stuff. Like, it's not unheard of. I had a whole bit with Yeens where we were joking about people that order like that edible clay on the internets, you know. But they're just like paying to eat dirt.
Hell yeah.
Like, yellow clay is the best for you.
No, guys, it's purple. Trust.
Well, any clay containing, you know, the blue to it usually has some kind of like natural gas pollution.
No, blue flavor is best flavor.
Methane blue. Whoa, wild raspberry. So yeah, working on bird today. I'm gonna check the shop, even though the shop usually doesn't have... At least I don't think it rolls random stuff. Yeah, I don't think it ever rolls random stuff. It's kind of... eh. It is what it is. That shit that RFK drinks, that's the aquarium defungalizer or whatever.
Guys, Windex is so good because it's blue.
Oh, interesting. Damage drain, but no XP. Minus 44 defense. What was I thinking about? I think I should just check equipment in general. Cringe. I'd make my charge shot really, really strong, but that lowers my overall attack damage, I think. I'll consider it. There's more walk. You know what? It might be worth it. Into the ruins. Oh, the white ones destroy blocks. And same rules as apply as last ClaDun stream. If you're a subscriber or a longtime supporter, I'm totally down to get you in the game. If you're not, I'm not drawing your character for free. That's just not gonna happen. Figured I'd put that out there first before anyone starts asking, like, can you draw my OC? Because, you know, every time I draw, there's always one. There's always one, you know? Ow. Ooh, this is a predicament. Ow. Yeah, this is all custom sprites, yeah. Like, I draw them with the controller. I need to get behind him. No. What? That's not back? Oh, God. I mean, mine's closer to a PlayStation controller, but yeah. Alright, I think I just need to take the warp to get behind that last guy. Oh, this took me back to the beginning. Interesting. Well, I'd probably go this way. Consume enough life energy, I'll hit the gritty so hard I'll make the second Big Bang and then the third with everyone's mom. That's powerful, Dylan.
That's so powerful.
That needs to be on a t-shirt. That's a mimic. It's hard enough to draw with a mouse. Second feather, it's true. Wait till you see the first feather. That has the same energy as, like, that one Hatsune Miku meme where it's like, excuse me, are you British? No, 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 Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. The only pounds I need are me pounding your mom. Queen. We'll get to the next group of dungeons, and then we'll probably do a drawing break for... Well, no one's requested a draw yet. Actually, we still have to draw the poo stick. Dylan wants a poo stick.
Oh yeah, the poo stick.
The poo stick. A poo stick guitar.
Yeah. I feel like that's something like a druid would come up with. Like, okay, you've heard of a poo stick, but have you heard of a poo stick?
A poo stick
And they
guitar.
start strumming it really hard.
Ouch. I can put it in creature if you want.
Well, creature in the game.
Get creature featured.
Creature feature.
I don't know how well it's gonna translate to this, like, almost 8-bit, but sort of kind of 16-bit stuff, but we can give it a try. Oops, that's the wrong button. Alright, they're invulnerable to fire. Because they're red, that's how that works. Woo!
OMG, hi Pepper.
Hi. OMG, hi, ouch.
I hope you're having a good night, Pepper.
Ouch. Oof. Oh no. Bird's shield is down.
Pepper quit her job.
Oh,
Life
hell
is
yeah.
Awesome.
Life is awesome. Everything is cool when you quit your job.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, this is a problem. Ooh, this is a problem. Alright, healer down. Hold on, folks. I gotta lock the fuck in. Ah, no. Bird's dead.
The bird's dead.
I love the dead face.
Yeah.
Bird down.
Bird down.
I might need to hit the shop for a second. Ooh, Rider. It's kind of expensive. I don't know if I can afford to put Rider in my build right now. Can afford bills to quit now? I feel it.
That's just how it would be. I also feel Pepper. F them bills.
F them bills.
Bro. Bone and I out here being like, F them bills and having to fucking cut corners.
Yeah. Cut so many corners. We do have more shields. Might be worth looking into. You know what? I just realized we had them on the armor that isn't actually armor for the sake of the aesthetic. When, yeah, I probably should have just equipped an actual piece of armor. Alright, they can't equip a shield because they're a bow user. Level up monsters? Interesting. I didn't quit when... Wait, I didn't when I quit, they rescinded their offer? Crazy.
I'm sorry that happened to your creature.
Boston Tea Party, not the weird political movement. Thank you for clarifying, creature. We need more life on this team. Big life here.
More life. How do you get more life? You
With
just
apples.
touch more grass?
No, you need to touch apples. Gotta touch apples, Brendan.
Pepper said my boss told me I'm always welcome back there, but I would rather die. That's how I feel.
Damn. Oh shit, we can afford Rider. That's gonna give us so much more attack. I believe this lets us use the charge shot with much more effectiveness to it. Let's give that a try.
I agree with Pepper. Why would anybody hate creature?
No one could ever hate
creature is a
creature.
crime. If you hate creature,
Death.
that's a crime.
Death.
Yeah,
Immediate death.
Punishable by death.
Punishable by death. How to make the rules. Oh.
So powerful in this game.
Yeah. Especially against living things. Oh, that time it actually banished the skeleton. Good. Undead enemies in this game are the fucking worst. They keep coming back unless you're a saint, but only the saint, like, the saint only has a chance to banish them. It never happens all the time. Thankfully, Bird is our saint character. Ooh. Big damage. Too bad kill yourself jokes in the maker and jump is more for less work. You'll love to hear it. You know, Bird used to get paid pretty much a similar rate. I want to say similar, but not exact when you calculate for benefits and all of that. Even though they were using like 40% of your benefits for that shit. Or 40% of your paycheck for benefits.
I would say, like, I would say if I wasn't paying for health insurance and additional benefits through my job, I would probably be bringing home like roughly $1,600 to $1,700 a month. And with my current job, with all the mileage that I accumulate, not including tips, and with my hourly rate,
big shot.
I can get anywhere between $800 to $900 after taxes, which is actually pretty significant because it's really not that bad considering I just took a $10 an hour pay cut. That's huge.
Yeah. I was talking with my bosses today to see why everything is so fucking weird everywhere. And they're like, it's crazy, these Gen Z kids come in and they tell you the rate that they're going to work at, and that they are hired now. I just thought that was kind of funny. It's not that they don't want to work, it's just that some of them have, like, crazy delusions. Thinking about something, but I don't think I need to do that now. But Chad. Baby dragon. Oh god, that dragon has so much health.
And you know what? I don't mind taking this pay cut as long as Bone gets paid, but
we'll see if that ever happens.
Nobody's paying him. It's fucking terrible, dude. I feel like we're genuinely robbed.
Just about to start committing felonies at this point.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing when you steal like a dime of time from your boss. You know, no one's gonna be like, oh well, you shouldn't have done that. It's another thing when your job steals several months of your life and doesn't pay you. I almost got eaten. Oops. Ooh, got him. That's a big. Alright, cool. Close calls everywhere. Let's say talk to the lawyer, but how will you pay the lawyer? That's a good question. Oh, what? This woman is very resistant to thrusting damage.
She's impenetrable.
No, she's penetratable, she just doesn't feel it. Got her. Okay.
Man, she didn't even look like she died, she just looked like she just got sad and disappeared.
Women usually do get sad and disappear after I'm done thrusting them.
Oh my god.
Listen, all I'm saying is, I'm the best at sex. I always come first, everyone else needs catch up. Bird, wait! Up!
Puppies.
Listen, I don't want you to enter the dungeon. Hey, Bird. We've prepared a welcoming banquet for all you newcomers. Come join us, please! But like always, I can't force you to do something you don't want to do. Bird, won't you please let me atone for my sins? Come on, let's go. You can yell at me all you want later. You're finally here, Bird. What do you think, Bird? It looks super delish, right? Lamb made everything here. But let's not forget that I was the one who picked out all the recipe books to use for this feast. If you're unhappy with anything here, feel free to tear me a new one. To be honest, I'd appreciate as much harsh, mean, crushing food criticism as possible. Lad, don't say stuff like that before we've even started eating. It'll bias our tongues against the food. Sorry. Hey, so Bird, I'm in charge of judging the food, and I proclaim that all the food was crazy delicious. We always get to experience such amazing food. This place really is paradise. Indeed, you can sit around reading whatever you want and slacking off on your magic training, and nobody will come around and yell at you. No one yelling at me? That sounds awful. I feel like I'm suffocating when people aren't yelling at me. Yes, well, you're alone on that one. Oh, really? Hey, I just heard Bird's crew has been promoted to traveling warriors. They're supposed to defeat some horrible creature. Ugh, it gives me the creeps just thinking about fighting that kind of monstrosity. If you have that much free time to waste, why not read the newspaper? It's much more interesting. Bird explains to them that defeating the Death Glutton guarantees a way for them to escape Arcanacella. And? There's nothing you can't have here. That's right. Don't you see? We're free here. Hey, Bird, just enjoy the party. Celebrate the long, happy life that awaits you here. It's a fucking Doberman. My manager knows I love her fucking accent, so they're sending me to... Wait. They're sending her to call me back out. Oh, Mayo. Oh, we gotta quit.
That's so low, I hate that shit.
Some people like getting yelled at. Lame is a freak on a leash. I'm thinking. I think we're good. Something takes a part of me. Alright, well, we got to the next group of dungeons, and I said we would do a little bit of drawing, so I think Creature wants to get in, and also we have to draw a poo stick.
Poo stick.
So let's draw a poo stick.
My favorite instrument is a poo stick.
A poo stick. I think a poo stick is closer to like a staff or a spear, so we'll do one of those. Oh, you know what? We gotta change the music, because, I know you guys don't want to be listening to the same song for, like, 10 minutes straight, so... well, not that one. We're saving that for later. Oh, let me mute the Bidgy game. And then let's type in... What a Persona Q mix. Turn that down just a little bit. Alright, let's get to drawing. Some unique fucking protein bars, man. Give me Pussy Puncher Ice or something, not birthday cake. Fucking hell, hate birthday cake, to be honest. Birthday cake is, as like any other flavor other than a protein bar, is fine in my opinion. It's just the protein bars are like kind of ass.
Yeah, no, I can't fuck with birthday cake protein bars. That shit is awful, especially like the cookies and cream ones too.
Those ones are pretty bad.
Horrible. Horrible. But now, like, if you got, like, birthday cake ice cream, I'll be all over that shit.
Bird will be licking your window, being like, Gib.
Yeah, I'm a fiend for cake. Like, I will, like, eat 10 cupcakes right in front of you.
Bird will.
No problem. Like, at my old job, I had a coworker, every special occasion that was going on, she'd always bring cupcakes, and then she'd ask me what kind of cupcakes I like just surprise me. And then she'd bring them in, and then, like, half the container's gone. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't really trust myself to, like, actively bake all the time, because I actually like baking and I want to do more in it, but I feel like if I start baking, I'm just going to start eating all of it and I'm going to get sick because I have no self-control.
See what that looks like. It's not bad for a poo stick. Sorry, I was reading chat here. Cake always gives me a weird texture in my mouth. Yeah, the birthday cake bars have a weird texture. Also, just kind of giving up on protein bars, to be honest. Like, I understand that they can be good, they're probably just doing it wrong, but I don't know, I feel like when I just, like, cook my own stuff, I feel like I get stronger than eating, protein bars.
That makes sense. I feel like for me, eating protein bars is probably a good option, just because I'm on the road all the time, and I do a lot of sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not liking cake, Dylan. Like, for some people, it's, like, way too sweet, and I don't even blame them for that, because it's like, I don't like chocolate too much.
I don't think I've ever heard of a cake being too sweet. Hold on, I have to look for this image of the poo stick so I can get the, colors correct. It's mostly correct already. It just needs to be, pinker poopy, and maybe like a... Oh, what color am I changing? See, like a... sort of like a brown. Yeah, let's drop that there. I have to make sure my windows are in the right place. Protein bars aren't usually worth it. Calories per gram of protein. You notice the little labels you're trying to do. So you good thing. Yeah, maybe they're meant for like bulking, maybe. There's always a chance. Strong chemical taste? I don't know, man. Yeah, you just gotta make sure, do you balance the amount of protein that you take in with, like, the amount of fiber you also take in too, otherwise you're gonna be, like, pooping funny. And by funny, I mean it could take, like, hours. I've made the mistake of, just, like, eating straight protein all the time, and that was a pretty bad one. I guess we could shade the poo to give it a little more character. Oh, that's not what I want. I think that's too bright now. Okay, yeah, that actually adds some complexity.
I had to think about what Future said about like the chemical taste in cake. I think it's just all that artificial shit that they put in cake that's just like, okay, so we just made this cake, but we wanted it to last like forever, so we're gonna put all these preservatives. And then it's like, oh god, they didn't make this cake today. They made this like 3 months ago.
I don't think I've ever had that situation happen before, but that is an interesting concept, I suppose.
That's just kind of like with like super cheap cake.
I guess it's because I never eat super duper cheap cake that I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, that looks filthy.
Twinkies is a good example.
I haven't had a Twinkie in so long I don't even remember what they taste like.
You know, I kind of also say the same thing about Krispy Kremes. I don't like Krispy Kreme all that much.
I don't think I've ever had a Krispy Kreme, I'm gonna be real with you.
It's probably for the best. Like if you're craving a if you're craving a Krispy Kreme, just go have a honey bun, you'll be fine.
I'm not a big fan of honey buns. Those taste like really cheap. I had to use the custom color picker for this one. It's undetectable. Oh god. Oh, I'm not hitting the right button, that's why. I thought that would add a bunch, but I feel like that actually takes away a bunch. I don't know. I don't like this. You know what? The preview sprite isn't bad for this. No, I like it when it's tapered. There, we have the poo stick. Yeah, I heard Twinkies are actually illegal in a lot of countries because of they're just chemical sponges.
It doesn't even taste like a real cake. I don't even know what I'm biting into.
The Twinkie does remind me of an ancient Japanese proverb that said, "Beware the lady man," which was a soft translation to femboy back in the day. Do you think it's kind of weird that femboys have taken off as hard as they have?
I'm not surprised.
Pee pee poo poo. Alright, let's make a face. We need to make creature actually first. We need a new body for creature to inhabit.
New body, new body.
I think, oh, there's an A in there. Ooh, can we fit the whole thing? No, we can't. We're just gonna do creature. Creature's a little guy. Creature. Slut for Nutty Buddies. What's a Nutty Buddy again? Is that the wafer cookie?
Yeah, it's the wafer. It's the chocolate-covered wafer cookie.
Those are.
It's a not Kit Kat bar.
Those are better than Kit Kats.
Yeah, they're actually way better than Kit Kats. I honestly can't. I can't get behind a Kit Kat.
Which one lets me bite people? There's no biting people in this, but we can make some kind of range. We don't have those classes yet, actually. The classes that would be more fitting to a creature type. There'll be like rebirthing and multi-classing later, so... What's a sword mage? A sword mage is a pretty good character. They use swords, spears, bows. They have buff magics and offensive magics. And, I think they use more power for their abilities, but they output more power too. I'm down for Cream Sure to be another sword mage. There's gonna be reasons we need to double or triple up on some rolls for min-maxing, so wouldn't be the worst idea. Eat them the autism way, where I separate every layer one by one. I thought you were gonna eat it long ways.
I didn't know I didn't know people actually did that. That's crazy.
Trying to think about where is best needed. You know, creature kind of skitters around. That to me says merchant. The merchant is not super useful to begin with because they're below average as both a main character and as a sub character. So maybe we start creature off as a sword mage and probably work them into something more niche later. Creature's character kind of got a round head, so we'll use this as a base. You know, I think Creature's kind of a rascal, right, everybody? Creature's a rascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make
Little
blonde
rascal.
Hatsune Miku. Creature kind of uplifts thing, maybe they're a healer. We could push them for healer, too. Once again, there'll be multi-classing and rebirthing and all sorts of other stuff toward late game, so I'm not worried about where we start. We'll worry about the fine-tuning stuff later. Oops, that's not correct. So for those just joining us for the first time, the first part of the palette is always the skin color, and for some reason they didn't think that people would want to draw their sparkle dogs in here, so they made it so you can only be 3 shades of white. The hair color is not much better. I mean, the hair, you can work with this. We'll turn the hair color kind of white, right? Because Creature's got white hair. And I kind of remember Creature's character. Yeah, black people don't exist in this world. Man, it's gonna be quirked up man who'll give you full reins of design and fight choice. A bone exclusive 8-man custom LMAO. True. Alright. So we're gonna turn on the guide. Creature's got kind of this big mane thing going on, so we need to accentuate that. We're probably gonna need like a darker white, too. Some people might call it gray, but I call it a darker white. This sounds like the music that plays during a Japanese, like, anime game, where they're having a bit, where they're like, well, why does Kenshiro keep putting his dick in his homies? I thought he loved the ladies. It's like, it's true, Kenshiro loves the ladies, but he loves his homies more. He has relationships with women and sex with men. This is gonna look rough for a segment. I'm kind of trying to like hash out what I want to do, because Creature's got kind of this like big elaborate hair thing going on. Actually, that might be off center. It's fine for now. Me. Yeah, big feathery mane and 4 horns. It's true. They have the dumbest bits at the beach episode with ice cream. They always do. Just kind of, we'll even it out later. I'm just trying to get the general shape of things going right now. Creature's design is a little more complicated to do because there's a lot of small, fine details about him. Look at the little yellow bits in the main, too. Let's go that color for the skin, maybe. Alt color. I don't see this. Alright, this is somewhat helpful. I like how there's a butt drawn there. Alright. Sorry, one second. Oops. There's no fill bucket here, so we gotta do this pixel by pixel. I think. There might be a fill bucket in here somewhere. No, I think that would send the next game that is still on the PS3, because these games historically don't do this that well over here. I'm still salty about it. To round that out a little bit. So kind of round with it. This is definitely going to be one of the more complicated ones to do. There's going to be a lot of shading going on to differentiate the bits, so to speak. I wish this mix was a little bit better. Yeah, what is this? What is this compilation? I thought this was gonna be all the good songs. This is just kind of like every song. Let's try this one. You know what? Do we have like a Lotus Juice mix? All Lotus Juice Persona songs, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like this is about to get away from me pretty quick, but you know, we'll work how we work. Yeah, you know what? Doesn't look too bad. It's almost serviceable. Yeah, let me just look at this face a little bit closer. Oops. Damn right. All night. Yeah, that's coming together. We need to change the color, but yeah. Let's take some artistic liberties here, considering the limited resolution, but I think it's looking nice-ish, to be honest. The creature's got that big smile. Got big eyes, but I don't have enough resolution here to do circles. But you know what? That's not looking too bad. I think that needs to be darker to really stand out at a distance. Oops. God damn it. I keep hitting the buttons backwards because I keep thinking this is a Japanese game for some reason. Start looking in the mirror. Oh yeah, the right side. You're right. Gonna put some of the yellow bits in the main. Alright, we just gotta do it from every other direction now. Make it look like a duck. Kinda does. I was thinking of doing something like more jagged or something like this. But I don't know. The limited resolution kind of makes it kind of hard to make some of these decisions. That makes him look like he's one of Bowser's kids.
He looks like a Koopa.
He does.
Creature's a Koopa.
Creature the Koopa. Bowser.
I miss Toontown.
We'll get back there one day.
Okay.
Yep, I think this is the look.
I love it. That looks really good.
I think we need a little cyan bit here in the middle. I think that's about as accurate as we can get it for what this is. Yeah, creature's in. Alright, now we just gotta draw this from different angles. So I'm gonna copy the head. Well, one half of the head. Use that as a point of reference. I gotta slick that back a bit. And at this point, it's just kind of moving pixels over until we kind of loosely form the idea of a profile. Thank you, Pepper. And Dylan says they decided against the protein bars and got chicken and some rice, potatoes, and seasoning.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I feel that entirely, man. It's just like... It'd be one thing if they were good, it's another thing that they're bad and they're supposed to be good for you, but they don't taste very good. I feel like like, everyone has this, like, thing, right, when they taste something, and they're like, wow, this is bad for me. Like, you just kind of feel that notion. I get that way every time I eat one of those. It's like, oh man, I ain't got nothing else. But man, I feel like I'd be better off with nothing else.
You know, it's crazy. I was actually talking to some people earlier about my past experiences when I was like, I think I was either 20, I think I was 22 at the time. I was working a cashiering job, and I was so broke that I was only getting like frozen dinners.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate nothing but frozen dinners for like 6 months.
Jesus Christ.
And I actually felt like my digestive system was shutting down.
That's probably true. There's like no probiotics in there.
It's just so cute. Like, I do like peanut butter protein bars. Like, you can't go wrong with like peanut butter. It's kind of hard to fuck up peanut butter.
I think we need to round that out and make it fuller.
Well, grapes are super good too.
Grapes are pretty good. Kind of weird. That looks like they have a forehead growth. Actually, this should be like right over here, I think. Yeah. Nah, maybe more inward, actually. Because I kind of... not that. I feel like the face is kind of big and flat for such a round head face in the front. I guess it's actually fine. I guess I'm looking at this now as it spins, and I think I was being a little more critical on myself than I should have been. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading chat. Sorry, let me go back and read and catch up on some of this. That was deep in the focus mines. Sure. What if the creature was skittering along the way? I really can't prove that was Alligator in a suit. Damn. These guys are pulling off martial arts moves in chat. Dung beetle eating water. I think I could round this out more. You know what's crazy right now on Steam Bird? They're having like a creature collection sale right now. And I thought that was so funny because of the timing, and the featured game at the top of the creature collection sale is Palworld. The timing, I thought that was crazy.
That is so fucking crazy. I am so excited for that new update.
Yeah, Tides of Terraria looks great.
Like, shout out to Terraria, dude, for real, for real.
If you guys don't know, Nintendo is doing Nintendo things and making up things in order to try to get Palworld as beat down as possible. It has gotten to the point where every time Palworld has to remove a mechanic, modders will put it right in.
Yeah,
which I think is epic.
Yeah, you can't stop the modding community. You really can't.
Nintendo really needs to just back the fuck up. They act like they invented animal husbandry. Yeah, let's move that up. These guys are role-playing in the chat. Did they sue ancient civilization for keeping animals? If they could, they would. Y'all are goobers tonight. You guys are goobers every night, though.
I mean, every night for goobering.
These guys are goofy goobering.
I just saw a bird of Yujiro Hanma just saying apple fritter.
Why is that funny?
I don't know, dude. It's like, it said more in the text, but they had it all blocked out in white, so it just said apple fritter. It's just the most serious face.
It's a little crowded here, but I'm not really sure how to fix that. Very cool Beatles. They had a moment in chat today. I don't even know what to make of this. I feel like I'm gonna have to tune this up when I think about this a little more, but I think for right now, this is a pretty decent base for Creature. I do have to correct this though. This is not correct. That boy is not correct. That might actually be slightly lower than it's supposed to be. It is in fact lower than it should be. Wait, how far was it? It's a little too... It needs to be further back. I think right there. Alright, now for the back of the head. Just gotta fill that all in. You know, I feel like Creature would be the type of dude to have a little face on the back of his face.
Oh yeah.
Both reduce the dust.
Whoa, what if you made the back of Creature's head spicy?
You want me to draw an 8-bit cat in the back of Creature's head?
His spicy cat face.
I'll think about that one. I'm just thinking about getting all the ideas, like all the shading of the brown and black fur in the back of the head and then make it not look cursed. But yeah, we got a creature head here. You do be spinning. Yeah. He's got eyes on the back of his head. Can't sneak up on me, it's true. Tiger proof. Now we need a down expression. Do I still have... Okay, we still have that. We need the front facing, and we need to draw like an extremely exaggerated expression on creature's face. I think I got an idea for one. Kind of a stretch, but I think it's kind of working out. Oh no, now he's got evil, realistic, blood red eyes. It's not what I was going for, but it's kind of funny. He's now a creepypasta, and then he started crying blood like...
I don't know why that's so funny, dude. That's really funny. Emotion Sonic EXE. I love this song. I feel like I had a really good thing with the teeth going before I decided to ruin it for the bit.
feel like the design has gotten away from me just a little bit here.
Creature looks like Bowser.
He does. You know, that's not too bad, honestly, when I look at it in the preview.
It's pretty dramatic.
Yeah. I mean, all the death faces are pretty dramatic. I don't know if you noticed, it's kind of...
Oh, yeah, I know. I really like Peppers.
Peppers is
really
pretty good.
Funny to me.
It's hard to render a character with a bear trap for a jaw. It is, but we're making do. I don't think that looks awful. I think that looks kind of okay. If we had just a little bit more resolution, we could definitely do something a little better than that. But I like how, like, jagged it is. The amount of dejection going on there is pretty good. We'll hit the save on that. I don't think we're gonna bother with flowing hair right now because this is a lot to animate. But I'll consider it for a later tune-up. Obviously we gotta touch up on things the more I get better at this kind of thing. But yeah, now we can start training up Creature. And once again, folks, if you have items that you want to, like, get into the game, like Dylan's suggestion for a poo stick, just let us know.
Yeah.
Just happy to be here.
But yeah, that...
Look, Creature is here.
Creature! That looks super good.
Let's spray some graffiti on the back of that guy standing over there. Yeah, that's Creature. Oh, I don't know. Let me check if I did your down face. I actually don't remember if I did, Dylan. You know, I didn't do the down face. I think I got tired last night, or last time we played this. Should we just have it be the 8-man emote, where it's like half dark face, half like angry? So we can make that happen. Sleeping? He just goes to sleep. Add some Z's? Put some Z's on it? Okay. Don't die, take a nap. He certainly is the strongest wizard on the team. He's gonna be lying to the right, so we gotta draw these like... Oh, that's not very Z-like. Okay, yeah, that works. He's just that powerful. feel like slightly mouth agape does it for me here. Too strong for death. Little drool? Okay, we'll do that little drool.
Dylan be drooling.
Deep in the deep. Dylan doesn't die, he just retires. I was thinking about animating the flop on the hat, but with 3 frames to do it, it's kind of... But yeah, I think my favorite, like, down face is probably birds, because they look like they got their, like, foreskin twisted.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, Peppers is pretty good, too.
Just me every minor experience.
Yeah. Anguish. Pure anguish. Yeah, Peppers came out pretty good. Pepper was just like, I don't really have a character, just make one up. And I was like, okay. I know, don't do that. Alright, we have... I don't know how many more characters we can fit in, but yeah. Yeah, it's looking good so far. We'll worry about creatures' clothes in a bit. It's not really all that important right now. So we got Bird plenty of power and a few levels. They're level 22 right now. That's actually kind of huge.
Level 22.
We do need to train up Pepper now.
Pepper Arc.
It's Pepper Arc time. Because the 8-man is already really powerful. But we need him to be on the bench just a little bit longer so we get that actual roided ape damage we had on the first playthrough. Damn, that'd be crazy. They could potentially have so much magic. These give mana up, though. Damn, Bird's got crazy mana right now. Honestly, they're a better battery than Bone is right now.
Whoa.
You're very supportive, Bird.
I'm glad I'm supported.
I think even though it's not extremely optimal, 8-man does need that mana up. We'll put creature in there. And, you know, we got Eek in there. Eek actually doesn't need to be in there. They don't really add a whole lot to this. His body. Well, we've got a special modifier on it. Effect damage times 2. What does that mean? Effect and damage taken times 2. I don't think I like that. Yeah, Pepper gonna be the strongest. Big and strong Pepper.
She's gonna be the strongest pepper around. She's gonna be a ghost.
She's a phantom.
Yeah, that's what
Actually, we'll do a life here because life is important. Damn. Alright, you just gonna hit me like that? There it is. I really want to do this, but it's so risky. Yeah. I like all the systems they got going on in this game. It's kind of spreadsheety though. Okay. He's probably poopy.
I'm thinking that too.
Alright, now we need to do magics. Oh, we got different magics. Fireballs. Flare burn. I don't know what half of these do. I didn't really play that much with magic on the first playthrough. We'll do ice mine, I guess. Oh, we have different slots? I didn't realize we had more than 3 slots. Well, this changes just about everything. actual burn explodes on impact. Did we run out of tunes? What happened? What happened to the music? You know, we'll go over here for a second. The tunes part is almost over. And real quick, just so Creature has something to wear, we're gonna change to Creature and have them wear more than nothing. Well, once again, we'll worry about body armor later. Like a custom body armor set. Because this game is weird and you can't just have... You can't just edit everything, they need to have this thing called edit on them. Like this right here. This prefix edit. And we can get that somehow, I don't know. Probably... I don't know how we get that. I'm not worried about it right now, though. Anyways, we gotta train Pepper. And by proxy, we train Creature this way. And, actually we're going into the dungeons again, so let's turn the normal music back on, now that we're back in it to win it. Oh wait, let me check equipment real quick. How interesting. You know, that has edit on it. We could put the poo stick in. Hold on, this is for the bit. Oh, did I not press A? There. There it is, the poo stick. We gotta get a different shield too. Now, let's train just a little bit. Let's go to like a really basic area, I guess. $122 SP is crazy. Wow, Pepper's really strong.
I'm back.
Hi. Pepper's really strong.
Yeah? Good. As she should be.
She's just throwing bombs and destroying the entire neighborhood.
She's too powerful, dude. Yeah, little man's okay. I think he just need a couple milk or something.
Okay. Yeah, her staff is a spread shot too, which is probably helping her damage. throwing bombs, that's Pepper. I feel it. Maybe we can clear out something over here. The dragons seem nonplussed by magic attacks, which makes sense, they're dragons. Oh, actually it might just be because it's ice damage. Facing the wrong way. Oh crap. That Sylph just fucked off.
Alrighty, gamers. I think I'm gonna go lay down. I'll probably hang out in the Twitch chat for a bit.
Okay.
But I'm getting sleepy.
Okay, burp. Thank you for stopping by.
Always. You know, I don't mind poking around in the background, just commenting every so often.
Yeah.
I was actually able to catch up on some with some friends while I was also commenting on this, so I feel good.
Good. It's
Yeah.
good to have friends.
Yeah. Friends. These are all people I hadn't like talked to in like years. He's like, yeah, I left my job, now I have a life.
It's crazy.
So yeah, have a good rest of your stream. I'll meet you in bed.
Okay. Oh shit. Almost got Pepper killed.
Don't kill the pepper. She's important.
I don't even think this is... Oh wait, we're at the end of the level. At this point I'm just exploring everything. Take her out back like old Yeller. What the dog doing? Yeah, a combination of all that SP plus the cost reduction and the ability to spend more SP than we have. Pepper is a very strong, short, bursty kind of character. But she's been in the back for 18 levels, so she's ready, boys. She's ready. Ooh. Oh, crap. Except for all that damage, I took that one pretty well. A joint power generator. Oh boy. You love it when they fly away slightly to the right. Yeah, Pepper's crazy strong, consistent with it too. Ow. You know, her defense isn't bad either. 35 is actually kind of high. Yeah, get a little more healing out of that. Alright, cool. They're all gone. The LP? They're doing a Let's Play. They're business partners. Oh shit, there's a tree here? It's gonna be kind of hard without magic. I do not know if I'm going to be able to live this. Yeah, I don't have the resources to take on that tree. The trees are bastards. We should cut down every tree. Actually, I do want to change that. I don't know if Firestorm is the way to go. It's pretty mana hungry. I think maybe we forego the effectiveness. Just go for MP reduction, I think. Let's shift things around. So what does that mean? Ooh, Firestorm for 16 instead of 61. An 8 for Flare Burn. Can't use this one for some reason, so let's go a little bit lower. I think bird takes that, yeah. Not enough points. We can make it happen, I think. So close. There we are. So now this gets a major SP up, and this also gets more, we can spend more magic that isn't ours. Oh my, OMG, hi bird. Oh my gosh, hi. That's my wife, everyone. Just found out Menards are the quick trip of Home Depot ref buffs. I don't know what to make with this information. All I know is you can save big money at Menards. But Menards sounds like the way a pirate says my balls. Arrgh, he grabbed me by Menards. Man, this thing is... Why are the white ones so powerful? What do they mean by this? Oop. Oh, that bird was... Oh, that bird got destroyed. She gobbled me nards till I'm home at the depot, so we gets lows. Showed him Wisconsin locations. Glad to see people interacting with Sylvan. Sylvan's been a good addition to the vibes around here, I would say. I notice when he's not streaming with us, he's significantly more tame. Usually. But when he's around us, he's a rascal. Slide, Pepper, slide! Never know when the homie's free. He hasn't really been all that free recently, I've noticed. What did I know thing? Ooh. Epic. We usually hang out every Sunday though. I know he's usually free on Sundays. This Sunday he wasn't, or last Sunday he wasn't. Oh, we got a rider out of that? Honestly, huge. So it is a bussy bunny? Do you mean busy bunny? Chad, I don't think they meant to say bussy bunny. He is a bottom though. Busy bunny with bussy. Oop. You're a little ass, Bomberman. Just realized we don't have anybody protecting the front of the magic circuit. Of course it's fire. Why would it be fire? Oh, that's how you access the other ones. Okay. What is that? Damn. Is it changing elements? This might be a job for the ape man. We've just lost our ability to go into debt for more power. Yeah, okay, this is a job for the ape man. I feel like being a robot would actually be terrible. There's a lot that can go wrong with being a robot. Like, especially nowadays, what if you get, like, DRM'd, so, like... only certain people can operate on you if you have an issue, and that could be, like, really bad. That's crazy how much power that has. Bird has the most AP, or SP. That's a lot of power. We need a lot of mana to actually get use out of this. It's not possible until we have one, like, turbo battery character. This might be the play. Body breaks down, just buy a new one. Yeah, your body would have, like, planned obsolescence and shit, so, like, Apple would say, like, you just self-destruct in 5 years if you don't get a new body. If your body was made by Apple, just, like, give up at that point, realistically speaking. Actually, I think we went creature over here, maybe. Is that a joint? I don't have another joint here, so that's unfortunate. That's not gonna work out. Ah, damn. Honestly, we gotta get that deck going. Hold on. We need the power of going into debt, trust me. Oh, fuck, we're close. It's not quite there. I don't think we can squeeze out 16 mana and still have this work. Which is unfortunate. Attached to my body. Duping myself into every camera connection on the internet. Oh, well, what's this? Everyone gets one. You just be that one SCP that keeps sending you her nudes until she gets you. I'm familiar that's not actually what happens, but it's funnier to say it that way because that's how it feels. Drop rate up, huh? Wait, what? Why is this in anywhere? Oh wait, that's an all, never mind. Silly me. Joint. Honestly, it might be. Oh wait, was that a? That's not a joint. I'm looking for joints. Let me know if you find one. It's probably mine. Yo, what up, Jump Kid, man? We're talking about getting turned into a robot and then having planned obsolescence, so like Apple blows you up if you don't buy a new body every 5 years. At least that's how we started here, and then I got lost in the focus mines, and then I don't know what topic we're on anymore. And the Boomerang Blunt Blast? Alright, we got Dylan with 2 riders though, so he has 39 attack, which is honestly kind of huge. I wish we could do more, but we don't have enough batteries yet. Battery characters, that is. Designed a rubber duck-themed spaceship? Damn. He's really out here. He's really him. Dylan's got a big stick. Oh, I didn't mean to go that way, actually. Damn, she is not about getting pounded. She can handle all the thrust damage in the world, but as soon as the mace shows up, she's very submissive. Too bad you can't charge and jump at the same time. Big damage. I can't believe Dylan just bludgeoned Baphomet to death. Almost lost every life, but we're still out. Only Bird remains in the circuit, that is. Bro, die. Go in peace. I just realized bludgeoning Baphomet to death is how Infernax ends. Check out your session when you got a second. Check out my spaceship. I will do that in a bit. Imagine you try to modify the body and Nintendo decides to brick you. Yeah, Nintendo actually said that they have the right to brick your console if the console thinks that you're modifying it now. So like, I'm sure they're gonna put out some kind of weird patch or something to just start bricking people's shit, but I'm sure it's gonna backfire.
Now listen up. I've arranged everything according to this manual I found. If you do exactly as I say, 8-Man's crew will have serious doubts about entering another dungeon ever again. I feel kind of bad about this. I mean, never mind. It's fine. I will accept this as my punishment I deserve. It's all part of my redemption. Jeez, you always say the weirdest stuff. Anyways, my plan is flawless. Just let me handle it. There they are.
Have a good night, Barb.
8-Man, you want to come play with a lovely lady? You like these, big melons? Alright, now here comes the belly dance. How do you like that? It's pretty sexily, huh? Oh, well, you know, mine aren't really that big, but I can still twist around in junk.
Don't really like what up with these hoes. I like banana bread, bitch.
Odd. According to the manual, nobody should be able to resist their own fleshy lust.
Hey, it's that dog. Eight Man asked them, why do they want to stop me so bad from going into the dungeons?
Well, that's because Witter told us it would bring calamity to Arcanacella. No reason, I just want our happy lives to last forever and ever. My only desire is to protect my books. I have to protect everyone here. But I can't even wield a sword, so I have to prevent any battles I can. Don't you understand?
I'm sorry, 8-Man. I won't try to keep you from going into the dungeons anymore. Hey, have you seen a black dog around here? Ah, you did. Why did you catch it? Ugh, you're so not helping me here. That damn black dog bit my eye. It's just too damn wily. It's a tricky one. Dog goes, we do cards, get him. But I guess as far as looks go, it's a pretty attractive dog. What do you mean by this, Chad? I'm sure you could sense its ferocity, right? I just love strong people. In other words, I like you. You should be very proud of yourself. By the way, don't you think the others are kind of pathetic? They can't even stand up to one black dog. It was a mistake to even put my faith in them. Get out of my face. I was hoping they would summon their courage as warriors and sally forth to challenge and defeat Death Glutton. But they have no courage, no wisdom, and no hope. They're just a bunch of morons. What a disappointment. I'm sure they'd do what you said if you threatened them, but that would defeat the whole purpose. What I'm looking for is true inner strength. But still, they do have potential. If they ever decide to stand up for themselves, they'll make powerful allies indeed. So I'm looking forward to working with you on that. Alright, I'm gonna find some way to motivate those jerks. In the meantime, let me see. Just how cool are you really? I mean, sorry, how cool you really are, is what he said. You can now visit a new dungeon. Just checking around real quick. I'm so sad we're gated by 8 SP.
I need more power.
Ooh, do I sack it all? Do I break through it all? That's such a risk, though. It's like actually hard to justify that one. It would just be easier to level Bird. Till they are strong enough to level up 8-man, and just like... See, this game is interesting, because you gotta level up other characters to level up other characters. Giving characters that have been sitting around and powering the magic circuit the power to just dunk on people. Like, Pepper became very strong. And if it wasn't for Baphomet, she would have totally had that level. 8-man had to come in there with his big stick. The White Death Hills. You guys like White Death? I don't even know what that is. Is that a penguin? That penguin fucking died in one hit to Pepper. What is that, cocaine? It might be angel dust, right? Because White Death is... I don't know, man. We're a fan of Orange Death? Oh, jeez. Gotta watch out for the whites, they're very powerful. Jesus Christ. Why you gotta move like that? The marble. There it is. Orange Death-like thing. Orange Death is Donald Trump. I was wondering if Dylan was making a reference to Agent Orange, which I'm not super familiar with, but I know it was a bad thing that happened. Oh wait, oh, right, the balloon guys. Ow, ow. Ow. This place sucks. These guys blow. Alright, they explode too afterward. I'm gonna die here. I keep walking into them, knowing full well that they explode when they die. We had a whole level about that earlier. That was close. Oh god, it's the piss demons. I just lost the ability to go into dead, so... we are in trouble. Yep, there it is. Orange Death gotta be cooler than that. I'm sorry, Pepper. You were born to die. Can I jump this? You can jump it. I need a better staff too. The ice staff, honestly, maybe I'm gonna check if I actually have a better staff than this. I think a dark staff would probably be better. Straight shots, direct shots. It's a 38 power shot. I like how I replaced the description so it just says pee pee poo poo. We'll never know what that means. It is dark and we don't need ice in the ice area because they're immune to that. That was the one weakness we're running into. Oh, it's low and it's slow. Oh, it hits hard though. You know, that guy can live. Holy shit. Ouch. Ooh, nailed him. You know, we didn't get these treasures before. Now that Pepper has the power to shoot straight. She's very powerful. Problem is the staff charges up pretty slowly, so that's kind of eh. I guess two big slow projectiles that I get to cast for free isn't the worst, plus I have a bunch of magic stone. Why are you moving so slow? Alright, they explode. Damn it. There it is. Oh god. Oh, not a big fan of these bombs right here. Oh nice, a trash shield. I'll never use this. Oh my god. Oh my god, I stepped on a landmine. That last room surprised me. We need to make Pepper more resistant to being thrusted. Yeah, she's weak to being thrusted. The bronze armor probably goes hard here. Because I think the penguin thrust damage weakness is too much. Nobody wants to get thrusted by a penguin, trust me. Oh shit, that just activated the joint. Oh, but I lose... Kinda need that. I feel like debt is actually a really good mechanic we should be building around. Just don't know if we can. There's not enough SP in the world to get me into debt. Alright, it's fine. It's whatever. We'll give it another shot. If Pepper can't do this, then we're gonna have to grind, because Pepper has the best shot at this level. OMG hi, Pepper. OMG hi, don't kid me. Oh. Alright, cool. Dude. Epic. I stepped on the traps and it killed them. Reminds me, I gotta check out those, duckies in a bit. Just locking in real quick. Alright, it's red, so it absorbs fire. That's how that works. Oh, sick. Bow. Bow. Ouch. Ow. Alright, we're all healed up. Smacking that ass. Honestly, min-maxing Pepper's melee attack so that they aren't completely SOL probably be beneficial. Gotta watch over the piss demons. gotta get a good angle on her. Stop. Alright. In a better spot than we usually are at around this time. Almost stepped on a landmine again. We stepped on a landmine. Try to curve the jump. Okay, it's cool. We got help over here. We just gotta kill these guys fast. Not step on any mines in here. Alright, cool. Alright, we're out of here. Pepper did it, everybody. After 37 years. Alright, let me go check this thing out real quick. Junkidman asked me to check it out. Oh, hell yeah. You got the thruster and the butt and everything. You know, vaguely looks like a GIMP suit. the concept drawing. This reminds me, one of my new coworkers that just joined up with us today was talking about how her husband has like an extreme case of psoriasis or something. So he's like constantly dry and shedding all over the place. They say for 8 hours a day he needs to be like lubricated and wear like a rubber suit. And my boss, after the story was told, looked at me and said, "You think he's a GIMP?" And I'm like, I was trying so hard not to say that. I just thought that was funny. My full streamer skill issue. Medically diagnosed GIMP at that point. Imagine being genetically predispositioned to be a GIMP. Where's my GIMP BF? Hey, yo. We'll see if we can do the next one, and if not, probably run a Rand dungeon, and then probably call it or something. It's a little late right now. Into the hills of the White Death with you, Pepper. I hate these things. There goes my bowl. I have to think, like, how does one clean out a rubber suit, right? Especially one you need for medical purposes. The hose, I'd imagine. Turn it inside out dishwasher. You know, I was thinking of bringing it up to the garden hose also. But also I think it'd be really funny to, like, turn that into just like a big person-sized water balloon and, like, hit somebody with it. That'd be pretty funny. What fresh hell is this? Damn, Pepper destroyed that woman. Like, the gimp clean it, that's how, true. Clean your stinkies. Oh boy. That was close. Ow. Oh my god. Piplup needs to calm the fuck down, dude. Alright, cool. Perfectly timed balls, as all things should be. Oh shit. Oops. Very brave of them to make the ice level a status effect. Holy sheesh. Looks like I gotta destroy these all, too. My life is constantly an ice level. Oh shit, it's a ninja. Okay, cool. I don't know if I have to break all of these or not. Just look around here real quick. I guess I don't know how to break all of them. What do I get though? 3 chests? It's probably worth it. Let's have a little fight for it. Alright, cool. Oh, nice. Some good finds in there. Pepper's really good at snorting White Death. And Creamture made it to level 10. What time are we at? I feel like it's a little on the late side. Yeah, I should probably get to bed. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. I appreciate your inputs, your role plays, and talking about gimp suits, I guess, or whatever. It was a fun one. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but I hope you guys don't mind that. We got some drawing done today. We'll work on Creature's outfit next time. yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join that Discord. It's the easiest way to keep up with the memes, the streams, and the various ongoings. Tomorrow, if I do stream, it'll probably be another later, shorter one, because, I mean, I work tomorrow, and I got a bunch of other things I gotta do. I gotta go all the way to, like, another town over to pick up a piece for my suit so I can fit the color scheme of the wedding I'm going to this weekend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's, you know, being an adult is kind of drab. You always gotta, like, do something. It's never like because you want to do it. It's more like because you gotta. I guess that's what being an adult is all about. Oh well. Anyways. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Clean your beans, wash your foreskin. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.